Hello. Going to start this off real quick. First things first. Let's get into it. First things first, with every foundation routine, you want to start off with your primer. This one is from Exa Beauty. It's called the Jumpstart Primer. It's very hydrating, but also very mattifying and blurring. I love it. Just going to squeeze a few pumps. Oops. There we go. A few pumps right there onto the back of my hand, so you can see it does have a bit more of a pale color to it, but the texture is quite good. Look at that. It doesn't have like a gooiness to it. I usually like to focus this on my T-zone. I already moisturize my face. Just serum and moisturizer at the foundation of it. I like to get right here above my lip because sometimes it can get a bit, oily. And let's just start to rub that in. Hello. For joining me today, I'm going to be showing you a full face of clean beauty products to do my makeup. I'm going out tonight with a few friends. I want to get ready. I want to have a nice clean base and foundation. So the first thing I did was prime my skin with this Jumpstart Smoothing Primer from Exa Beauty. You can see it's just blurred out a bit of my pores. I think I need a few more pumps and squirts on my cheeks. So I'm using this much. Rub that in. And don't be shy. Also pat it in. I heard that from a makeup artist. Like, it's really good to pat products in because that's when it could just like seep in the pores, versus when you rub it like this, then it's going to slip and slide. So yeah, get that in there. And let's begin with the face. So usually when I do my face, I like to start off with brows, and I found this amazing brand on here. Let me pull up their products. This is called Wonder 2, and this is their eyebrow. Their like eyebrow. It's kind of like a pomade, I want to say. This is what it looks like, fresh out of the packaging. But let me say, I have been using this product, and I love it. Like, I used it so much that I had to get the second one. You see? This is the old one. This is the new one that I'm working with. I could still probably use a bit of this one, but like for this video, I want to show you how it looks like fresh out of the packaging, so you get a really good idea of it. So I do have to open this. It does have a bit of plastic on it, but no biggie for sealing purposes. But outside of that, from a sustainability standpoint, like that's the only like really big plastic thing that I would say that probably can be reduced. But I do like this packaging. I believe it is on post-consumer recycled paper. Yes, and it is a vegan formula as well. This is in the color black brown. I do have some dark brows. And I also had my brows microbladed, so this should be fairly quick and easy. But this Wonder 2 kit also comes with this amazing brush. So spoolie on one side, applicator on the other side. So just gonna shift my brows up just a little bit here. And then, a little hard to open, but this is what the product looks like. It's just a felt tip applicator. You could use this. I usually like to just draw a line up on this. I can't believe I'm about to do my brow on camera like this, but we moved. So just try to create an outline of where you want your brow to be. Like I said earlier, I have my eyebrows microbladed, so I don't really need too much product like I used to. These are freshly microbladed brows. I go back in for a touch-up appointment on Saturday. This is like 1 month, almost 1 month after getting them done, so kind of impressed. But I would still use a product like this in order to fill in any of the areas that I want filled in, um, mainly at the tops, and then getting into the front sides. Just go in upward strokes like that, like so, like that. And voila, brows complete. I think just a little bit more on this to fill it in should be good. I think brows is like the most complex portion of the routine. Like literally and truly. I spend more time on brows than I think I do spend on like foundation. Because they frame your face, you know? You can't just like throw on a brow. Don't go drawing my makeup artist says, don't go drawing a brow where a brow doesn't exist. And I stand on that 100%. But on top of Wonder 2's brow pomade, the gel, the long-lasting brow gel, and when I say that brow gel does not move, like give it a few minutes to dry off, but when you want to like remove it, you have to use like some oil-based product in order to make sure that you're like fully taking it off. But Wonder 2 has this dual precision brow liner. So you see it has one side that has like this larger stick to it, and then the other side that is a bit more felt and fine. As you can see, I think that this brand has done an amazing job at finding like a balance on a clean formula. They have other products as well that I'll share with you later on in this. It's a blush, but overall, I think as an introductory product to the brand, the brow stuff is what really got me to say like, holy moly, I want more. So that brow gel, though, get into it. So I'm just gonna go in and create more of a cohesive look on the brow, and if anything, I'll just clean it up with concealer afterwards. I really love how my skin is looking on camera. Can we get into that? All right, so yes, this was the Wonder 2 Brow Precision Liner. I think that it's really good. Look at my brow. She's shaped. Doesn't look too harsh, doesn't look too dull, looks just right, and looks natural enough for me to even just put lip gloss on and lashes on and go about my day. But I promised you guys a full face, and that's what you're going to get. So going back to Exa Beauty, I use their primer, but now I'm going to use the foundation. I actually like to mix my foundations a bit. So Exa Beauty has this color in Annette and Peyton. So I put these two together, swirl it around on my back wrist, on my hand, and then I'm able to get like a perfect match because my skin is very in between shades. No fault to the brand. I think it's just genetics. Can try their best to get some colors, but all in all, I'm really impressed with their overall shade range for this brand, and I think that they definitely have something good here. So this is the color Peyton, and then this one is Annette. So you see Annette there, and that's Peyton there. So I'm going to put one dot and one dot there so you kind of see the difference between the two. So this is Annette. I think that actually blends really well. Yeah, actually this blends really well. And then this is Peyton. Annette Peyton. Annette Peyton. So you kind of see why I mixed the two, because I think that alone they're good, but together they're great. And I have a damp beauty sponge here, so just use that to start. Blend, blend, blend. Get that coverage. Nice medium coverage on it. It Can get fuller if I wanted to make it fuller, but for now, I think this is what I would like to stick to. Ba-ba-bum. I like to go on my eyes and stuff. Not everyone does this, but I do it. The last bit of product in here. Exit Beauty has a great shade range for a clean beauty brand. I think that people are always afraid of clean beauty brands because they're like, is the product actually going to sit right? Is it going to perform just as well as any other high performing traditional, traditionally covered in the media, I should say, color cosmetic brand? And yes, they could go toe to toe. So that's that. That was 2 pumps. I think 1 from each mixed together, and it gave me this full face. Skin glow, skin glow, skin is glowing. Okay. I like to blend, just in case. Just in case there's any missing areas. Right there. Foundation is on now, and we're going to start moving into concealer. For concealer, I think I'm going to use something else. What I sometimes like to use is a foundation as concealer, and the other foundation that I had here is from Vapor Beauty. So Vapor Beauty, similar to Exit Beauty, also has a very clean formula, sustainable packaging, and looks to make sure that they are shade inclusive. I think that they have you do have to shake their product. Oh my god, you do have to shake their product. I have to like really caveat that on all foundations, because you see that there's a little bit of a demarcation here based off of like the oil product in there. So you just want to make sure that that is all wrung out before you let it touch your face. All right, now getting into this concealer. Just trying to use a little dab. It's not going to be too bright. I don't want to go too bright. I just want it to be a little bit of a contrast. But in the end, you'll get what I mean. Because I'm going to be using a setting powder to kind of bring this into the brighter stages. You know what? I think I want to go brighter than that. I want brighter. I want brighter under eye. So we're going to turn on my makeup kit. I have this quick one I'm going to use. It's not on Verishop, very sad, but I'm going to use this one anyways. And this one, yep, bridge of the nose. Just a little bit more here. A little more there. And let's go in. Gonna blend. More. Yep, I like that coverage a bit more. Look at that. Sculpted. And after I put this on, I usually like to set my face just a little bit more before I put my powder. I found that on a TikTok hack. People set their face and then they put a powder on. Let's go in with that one more time. And for setting spray, I have the Spy Notch on More Hydration. This could be used as a setting spray. It could be used as a, you know, get on board a plane. That's what it's meant for, as you can hear in the name. But I think that in terms of hydration, this has been a really amazing product in just setting my makeup, because you don't want your skin to just like get dry and stuff, you know. But this brand, although it's a bit on the pricier side, it is pretty sustainable, glass packaging, and it is a bit more of the premium side of things. I think that the ingredients have been really good, especially with my skin. It can be quite sensitive at times. There's no reaction to it, so I'm just going to spray a few on my face quickly. Let that set in. See, no separation is occurring with my makeup because of it. It is allowing the product to sink in and get right together. Let me know if you guys have any questions. I'd love to answer any of them for you as I share this other setting spray. This is the Luminous Botanical Facial Spray from OG Luxury Cosmetics. This one is amazing. Like, it smells so fresh and fragrant. This one is a bit more affordable in comparison to the previous one, but I think that they both do not lack in any of the ingredient senses. So I just want to share with you how it sprays. I already sprayed my face, so I'm just gonna share with you on my hand. So it's a nice fine mist, like that. You see? Beautiful. This brand really prides itself on natural organic ingredients, and I think that that is one of the biggest things for me when it comes to clean beauty and looking at more sustainable items, in order to ensure that like whatever I'm putting on my body is, if it's seeping in, which it more likely is, then it is made of like mainly clean ingredients that won't do harm or cause like any like irreversible damage to like my systems, if you will, especially hormones. That is OG. So I'm taking you through a few brands. If you have any questions, let me know in the comments. But if not, I'm just going to keep going on presenting the Vapor Beauty foundation as well. Again, this is their packaging. They put the color stuff at the bottom. I really like this brand. They have amazing products. Oh, and I didn't share with you that they have this primer. Oh man, I really should have used the primer first. So Vapor has this primer as well. So I use the Exhibit one, but like next live, I'll just use the primer in this one. Maybe I'll just share with you on the back of my hand. This hand is like a ran down. It has all the foundation there, so I'll use this hand. How it looks, because this is supposed to be the illuminating primer. Boom. Just rub it in a bit more and see how it goes. It does feel a bit sticky to touch. I would say that if you are someone with oily skin, maybe not do this one because of how oily it feels to touch initially as my first reaction. But you can see that glow, and then if we put foundation on top of that, that glow is going to pop a bit more. So it's going to use the back of my beauty blender to kind of like pat it in and see how it comes out. So it does have some kind of cast to it, but taking the foundation from this hand, we don't waste over here. And adding it to this, you could probably see that nice glow and shimmer that it's now bringing out. So, looks good. Pat, pat, pat. Oh yeah, look at that. Oh yeah, look at that. Like, do they make hand makeup? Because I'm gonna make a case for it. Look at this. Look at this. It looks like skin, it's glistening, it's glowing. And that was with the Vapor Beauty Gentle Illuminating Primer. So I think that this would be Woman of Color friendly. At first, initially, I was a little scared because of how it came on. I'm not gonna lie to you. But as it dried down, it did start to give me a better impression. So can't wait to apply that one on my face and share with you. But for now, getting back into this face, honey. I do use a setting powder. It's not on Verishop yet, but I do use like 2 at once, and I'll share with you the second one. This one, I just go in and pat, pat, pat. I kind of use a lot. I'm setting powder. I don't lie to anybody about that. I need my face to sit in place. I don't want it to slip and slide. I don't want to see any movements. I want it to be ready for action. So when I step out of this door and there's a little heat, I want it to be ready to withstand it. Okay. I just tap in whatever excess is until some of the other corners. I'm going to contour as well, so I'll just tap it in where I know I'll be contouring. Dot, 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 dot. Right there. And then all right. Yes, that's the next thing I want to use. So I shared with you the brand Wonder 2, and now I'm about to share with you their powder, the blush powder. This blush is so good. This is the blush Plummy. Nice magnetic closure to it. I love how sleek it is. When it comes to this blush, I love it. So I usually just push it into my apples of my cheek, even while I have the setting powder baking on there. So here we go with this. Sometimes I'll move it up, but I really love the color payoff on this and how it's just gonna bring the whole look together. I feel like my eyes need a little something something. I'm gonna just zhuzh it a little bit with the back of the beauty blender for now, but sometimes I'll just use whatever powder was left from it and just go on to my lids to make sure that everything sets in. I'm not really an eyeshadow girl. Like, if you ask me to do eyeshadow, I will just laugh because I don't do it. I'm still learning how to do it. That's why I go to makeup artists for that. And I want it. This is the setting powder from Vapor Beauty that I was going to share with you earlier. The perfecting powder. So this perfecting powder pressed comes in this compact right here that you can see. You can see me. Okay. And then Vapor Beauty also has this big fluffy powder brush that I like to use as well. So I just take the powder brush, dab it, dab it, dab it, and then I just apply it in a sweeping motion when it comes to the under eye powder that I had there, to just press it in a little bit. See, look at that. Pressed powder. Nice. I think it's universal too. So this helps just blurring everything, making sure we're getting set, because we don't want any movement on our face. We want everything to be nice and cute. I think I'll go in with a bit more of the blush. Just bring it up a little bit on the apples of my cheek, on the side mainly. But other than that, I'm really happy with the color payoff. And that was a few of the Vapor Beauty products that I really love for a clean, sustainable beauty brand. I think that they really knock it out of the park. And they do have some perks too. If you have like 5 Vapor Beauty MDs, I believe, then if you send it in, you could get a free product. And I think it's like a lipstick or something. So that is a really, really, really great incentive to be loyal to the brand and also, save some coins. Going back in with the Vapor Beauty brush. This is the powder brush. I like to use Kosa's Cloud Set Baking Setting Powder. Yeah, Cloud Set Baking Setting Powder. And this is in the color Silky. When I say that, like, I don't use any other like colored setting powder outside of this one. I'm so serious. Like, I've been using this for 2 years, and I am 100% a stan of it. So I'll go in to just like even things out. Sometimes I'll even like go over the blush. Makeup artist, if you're watching this, I'm no makeup artist, so the methods I use are for me. If there's other ways, there's more than one way to skin a cat. So going in, try to make sure everything blends. And you can see that this is going very well. This blends very well with my skin. I don't have to do too much. I don't have to use too much. And I'm happy with the payoff. Kosas, keep doing what you're doing. This powder needs to stay on the market for years to come. Like, I have not found a clean setting powder that has given me the payoff that this has given. So, just for good measure. I want to make sure everything gets set. Kosas. Alright, going back in with a little bit of the blush again. Just want to make sure I bring it up here. I saw this TikTok where the girl's like, you should be blending your like foundation with your setting powder to like set it. And I was like, whoa, game changer. I'll try it another time. But for now, just gonna give you a quick one. Put some on the tip of the nose, down the bridge. I've seen the TikTok girlies do it, so I'm gonna do it. And then I want to highlight just a little bit. Just a little highlight. These aren't on Verishop, but shh, don't tell nobody. So I just put that right here, and this right here. Give me glow. Give me glow. Okay, I get addicted and carried away with it, but you know the vibes. There's this brand. This is the brand. It's called Lila Bee. They used to be on Verishop. I don't know what happened, but I would love for them to come back to Verishop. It is such a cute, sustainable, clean beauty brand as well. This compact turns out like that. Like, oh, it's just so cute. This is one of the mini ones of their highlight. And I got these cutesy, these are super cute. I wonder if I put it on here. But anyways, these are from the brand Wonder 2 as well. So I'm going to be bold here online. I am going to do like a quick wing look, This is in the color Glazed Chocolate, and I want to do a quick wing, you know? Oh my god, that thing is gliding slow on my bed. But whatevs. I used to be addicted to wing liner. Now, black wing liner specifically. But now, I want subtle. And I think this is a nice subtle dark brown, glazed chocolate color to give me a subtle pop on my eyes. And just bring that in a little bit more. Check it out. Glazed chocolate. I think that side's a little thicker than this side, so I'm just gonna try to even it out. Right. Glazed chocolate. Yeah, I drew this one out more than this one, so we're gonna try this one more time. Bam. I feel kind of wild doing this on camera like this, but it's all good because it's just fun. Alright, to even this out, this is what I'm gonna do. Make it a little thicker. Glazed chocolate. And that almost completes the look. So now we're gonna go in with the setting spray to get this all set and forget. Okay, so here's nothing. And that's one. Last one. Two. And last up, gonna apply mascara. This one is from Vapor Beauty. This is the Mesmerize mascara. Comes in a nice packaging, no plastic involved in it, recyclable packaging as well. Like I said, they have a recycling program where if you bring products, 5 products I believe is the minimum, you can exchange it for something else. So bring 5 products, empties, and get something else. So I'm just gonna flick up my lashes just a little bit. I'm someone that used to love lash extensions, so I started taking my lashes out, and I said, no way, sway. I'm going to naturally grow my bad boys out again. So I'm in the growth stages once you see my lashes, but don't mind me. That was that. One application on the right, one more application on the left. I don't know, do you guys like to do bottom lashes too? Does it complete the look for you? Because I think it does. I think bottom lashes really take the look there, if you ask me. I think it's super important. So there's that top lash, second coat. I do like doing 2 coats. And look, let's see. Nice payoff there. Now to just do the bottom. Mm-hmm. Bam. Bam. Almost there. Mm. Lashes are on, and the look is nearly complete. Nearly, just nearly, not fully. I think I want to do lashes now. I'm gonna do lashes now. I have a pair of lashes from Door. So I'm going to use that. So this is Bam. This is in Door. These are their glam lashes. But I do have the other ones. Just give me a moment and I'll be back to present the glam lashes, the classic band lashes that we have here. Alright. So these are the classics. Like I was showing you earlier. Comes in this packaging like that, so you can reuse them. Like I said, I'm taking a hiatus from individual lashes and I'm just using strip lashes. These can be reused up to 10 times. This is going to be, I believe, my 3rd time wearing these lashes, so far so good. I haven't had any complaints with them. I have gotten compliments from them, so I recommend them. And the classics look so good. I've already trimmed them to my eye shape. I think that everyone should trim their lashes to their eye shape. It's super, super important in order to make sure that like it's not spilling out to the side in any way, shape, or form. Let's get this powder started. Lash glue. I think Endure has lash glue. Endure, if you're watching us, please send me lash glue. Thank you. Try to add a little dab of extra lash glue towards the inner and outer corners because those are the first places to go in high stress situations. If I can find my tweezers. Then I can apply these. If not, I can apply them by hand. No problem. But I just need to use a handheld mirror because using my phone is not the way to go when applying lashes. You do not want to do it to yourself. Trust me, I've tried a few times. Alright, the lashes, try to roll them out a little bit, especially if they're fresh out of the packaging or just been sitting on your bathroom counter. Roll them out just a little. I know which ones are the left side and which ones are the right side before you apply. I've done it so many times to myself where I've applied the right on the left and the left on the right. Not fun. But just make sure the glue is a bit tacky. You see that it's almost there in the tackiness stage. Almost. And now going into apply it. Applying lashes on camera, extreme sport, but I am no one to back down. So here we go. Try to come in from the top, see where your lash line is, and just push them into that lash line. So I start in from the middle, and then I start in from the outer corner and make my way to the inner corner, like that. So there we have it, the classics. Now doing the same on the left side of my left eye. Starting in the middle, but this time I want to drag it to the front. Push it into the natural lash line. Push it in. That could stick. Once it's down on in there, just push, 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 push. I'm gonna get it a little bit more tacky as it's attached to the lash line, like that. And there you have it. I do squeeze the lashes on my natural lashes just so that they're together. But this is the final look. All clean beauty products are used on this face. We don't do toxic beauty, only clean beauty. And I love it. Love, love, love it. If you have any questions, let me know. But all in all, this is what I use for my face. All these products can be found here on Verishop. If you need anything, definitely hit the app up for all of your needs. As this is Sustainability Month. Sorry, I just had to fix the slash. As this is Sustainability Month, Earth Month, it's such a pleasure to be able to share my routine and some of my picks with you here for another week on Verishop. I will be doing a bonus live tomorrow going over body care, but all in all, I have had a splendid time here on Verishop and sharing these looks with you. If you have any questions, feel free to DM me or just give me a shout out. So later. Bye. Till next time.